Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm about to pick out my nighttime pajamas. Y'all help me pick them out and let me know. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know me, I slip on the dress real fast. And that's what I did. Slipped on the dress. Got my hair tied up already. I'm ready for the night. My skin is breaking out. I'm just like, darn, but it's cool. And I'm really trying to figure out this next character I'm gonna do with my little spicy page, but I don't know yet. Got an idea though. You ever get up and have absolute no motivation to do anything? Like, I have no motivation, but I got kids to feed and a house to clean. So I'm about to push through, and I'll see y'all later. Meat to meat, wall to wall. I know what y'all thinking. Get it together, girl. You don't ever upload no more. You don't ever do nothing. But I promise y'all, I'm getting it together. Like, I'm recording more. Just bear with me, y'all. Like, that's all I can say. Just bear with me. I'm gonna get it together. But I'm gonna come talk to y'all about what's been going on in my life. And yeah, I'll just discuss that when I'm getting ready for bed. So I'll talk to y'all later. I thought I was skinny today, so I put on like an undersized shirt. Cause you know how they have that trend where they be showing their bra. But I'm so self-conscious, I keep pulling my shirt down, so my bra won't show. But this has been my outfit for the day. The crop top, which is really like a shirt that's cut. I don't know how to describe it. Some high waist pants. I had on my little lock thing, but I got hair glue on it, so I need to take it off. But I'm about to get ready for bed, and I was like, let me bring my people along with me, because I know y'all like, oh, she's so slack. But I work 2 jobs now. Y'all know I got my spicy page that I'm trying to come up with ideas for until I get my funds together to get my other costume. And my kids are getting ready to go to school tomorrow, so I'll have I promise y'all I'm not neglecting y'all, but these 2 jobs and these chaps is killing me. Like, who did I think I was? Did I think I was strong enough for this? Because clearly I needed to second guess that, because I be in here struggling. Okay? Struggling. And it's bad enough that I got 3 kids that I be trying to take care of while I'm on the clock too. I mean, it be a lot. But I promise y'all I'm not trying to neglect y'all. I got to get up on my spicy page and do some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I might record a video for them. Shh. Be quiet. Who won babysit? Anybody? Nobody? Who ate 435? What? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Can I eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I couldn't see the boat. Why you got to see what I'm eating? If I was eating poop, you was going to eat some? No. So I work two work from home jobs, and one of them is through a company that provides rides for people with United Healthcare. So while on this job, I had a little moment. I was talking to this older guy, and he reminded me so much of my dad. I mean, we was just carrying on. This is when my dad was of sound mind, because y'all know he passed from dementia. But when he was of sound mind, like the things this guy was saying just reminded me so much of my dad. So I had a little moment just now. But I was enjoying talking to him so much. The man was saying he was 70 years old, and that um, he was tired of going back and forth to the doctor. He said he felt like he was fine before he started going, and he said since he started going to the doctor, he feel like they making him sick. And that's some of the stuff my dad used to say. And he was just talking about how, his rapport with the doctor, he tries to, speak to them outside of the office. Like, you see the doctor walk in, and he said he tried to speak to one of his doctors when he saw him walking in, and the man didn't even want to look at him. He was like, it's almost like the guy was saying, you're not good enough to speak to me. And he was like, it made him not even want to go in there and be treated by the doctor from him treating him like that. And I was like, you just got to be mindful how you treat people. Like, that's awful that he felt like that. Like, he had to feel like, dang, like, I don't even want to be treated by him. But he was like, he went in there, and he was like, the guy just talk all day. And he was like, sometimes when I go to the doctor, some of them don't even examine me at all. They just bring me in there to talk to me and then charge me a bill. And from experience, I went through the same thing. Like, I go to the doctor, like, I don't go often. But, of course, y'all know I got 3 kids, so that's 3 pregnancies worth of doctor's appointments there. And a lot of times, I remember going in. Of course, me being a plus-size woman, they sent me to a specialist because basically when you're fat and you have a lot of stomach, so to speak, because y'all, let me stand up so y'all can see my stomach now. So basically, with the stomach that I have, previously with my first pregnancy, I was small. I had exercised, lost weight, and a lot of times people say that's when it happens. That's when you get pregnant. Had done start exercising, I lost a lot of weight. I was just trying to get back to myself because I had got out of a long-term relationship. Like, I was in that relationship for almost a decade. From 17 up until 26, I was in that relationship. So, I hadn't started exercising, and then I had my little hot girl summer. I was mingling and stuff, and that's when I met my kid's dad. And me and him, we got really serious really fast because a lot of times that's the type of person I am. I get really serious really fast with people. But anyway, I'm getting off subject here about the doctor's appointment. So when you're big, they send you to a specialist because basically there's a certain point where they measure your baby bump to try to figure out how big the baby is. But I never really had a baby bump until the end of my pregnancies with my last 2 kids. Now, my first child I did because I had lost weight, so they could measure my baby bump and be like, oh, she's going to be this size. And they could figure out like amniotic fluid and stuff like that. But with my last 2, they sent me to a specialist that I pretty much had to pay for out of pocket because they were like, you were morbidly obese. That's what they were putting on my paperwork, that I was morbidly obese, and they couldn't figure out what was baby and what was fat, basically. So, I would go into these appointments, and I had a lot of appointments because of that reason. They want to make sure all my kids were developing correctly, which I was thankful for that because I like being able to get those pictures more often than a lot of people. But they want to make sure my kids were developing fine, brainstem, lungs, all that. They want to make sure all that was fine because they couldn't really tell what was baby and what was stomach. But a lot of times I would go to, so they would send me to that office, and then I would go to my doctor's office, and basically in my doctor's office we'd just be sitting there talking about the appointment at the specialist office. But that's 2 bills. 2 bills, y'all. So yeah, I understand where he was coming from with that. Now, being that he was a little bit a little bit, being that he's older, I couldn't really relate to him on a lot of stuff, but I tell him, it's what mom said and stuff, because I try to personalize every conversation that I have with this job. I mean, I actually like this job. I love this job, talking with older people and stuff. I mean, there's some young people that has the type of insurance where we provide rides to them. But I love talking to the older people because I learn so much all the time. Like, if I could go to a nursing home and just sit down and play checkers with them or something, some bid whiz, and they pay me to do that, I would do that. And I can take my daughter with me, because the only one that's here is my 2-year-old, of course. But take my daughter with me, and then when my other kids get out of school, get them off the bus and stuff, and then work a little bit on my laptop, and I'm done for the day. That would be the ideal, like, work experience. And I think because I grew up around, like, the nursing field, because my Aunt Cookie, Lord rest her soul, I miss that lady. My Aunt Cookie, she worked in nursing. She used to private sit for this older guy, and I used to be there when she would do that. My cousin Sean, her daughter works in nursing. She works at a nursing home, and I used to be there, and I used to go tie the bibs on the older people. So now I'm starting to realize why I love old people so much and like being around them. I just hate how stuff went when my dad started declining, and I'm just sitting there thinking about that. But yeah, y'all.